Hello and welcome to Anime Animosity. And, I'm a dumbass. So, when recording Chapter 15, which you won't be seeing anymore, I wasn't recording the right window. And, I'd already saved the game before I realized that, I hadn't recorded the game. So there won't be any Chapter 15, and we'll be jumping straight to Chapter 16, which is somewhat annoying, and I'm sorry about that. But then again, no one's following this, so it doesn't matter. But let's move on into Chapter 16, The Marrows. Hey, good to be out of the mists, isn't it? Definitely. The clear skies seem to have fallen on the mum a little bit, which I think everyone is appreciating. How are you holding up? Well enough, all things considered. That's good to hear. You've been through a lot these past few weeks. More than I signed up for when I enrolled at the academy, that's for sure. But that's always how it is, isn't it?
What?
How do you mean? It was never like that before. No, but in all the stories we've ever heard growing up, a good hero always gets more than he bargained for. I guess, but in stories, you always know the hero can handle it.
Hardly.
Not necessarily. Didn't you ever study the great Sun Elf tragedies at the academy? So my story's a tragedy. That's reassuring. No, life is different, of course. More like being the author and the main character at the same time. I hardly feel that in control of anything. Fine, maybe it's like being one of several authors. Do you think he knows we're coming? The necromancer? Whoever that was. On the battlefield. I think he expects to see you again, and I think he'll be better prepared.
No kidding.
I think so too. In fact, I'm sure of it, though I can't exactly explain why. Well, then the only thing to do is to be more prepared for him than he is for us. Huh, your father would be proud. I am flattered to hear those words from your mouth. That's probably as close to his approval as I'll ever get. That's not true, and you know it. Perhaps. It seems we could both benefit from giving ourselves a little more credit for our accomplishments. Perhaps. Well, I think I'm going to turn in. Ford needs me on the deck bright and early tomorrow. Sounds good. And Garrick, I just wanted to tell you, I'm really grateful you're still here. After everything. You know, I get these moments. Sometimes it make me feel like the four of us are right back at the academy. Like nothing had all changed. I know what you mean. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't either. Well, I'll leave you to enjoy your view. Beautiful, isn't it? But don't stare too long. I wouldn't want to wake up and find you'd fallen overboard. Captured by a wandering Alethea. Didn't you say you were turning in? Right. Hey, would you look at that? The priest lady finally looks up from her rocks to take in the sea. You really are the worst, Ford. What are you still around for anyway? Weren't you going to use us to extort your debtors and be off?
Yeah, I better get paid.
Yeah, and well, the financing from our beloved order should just about cover things. Besides, I think you guys are starting to like having me around. I wouldn't want to make anybody sad. No, just irritated, apparently. Only you, your holiness. Hey look, dolphins. See how they breach one another? I read once that this is sometimes inspires the sailor stories of sea serpents. Oh, trust me, when you've seen the real thing, you can tell the difference. Wow, I've never seen anything like that. They're majestic. Now what is this? That appears to be an avian excrement. Accursed birds. Ha! That might be bad news for your robe, but it's good news for us. We can't be too far from the shore. How far do you reckon? With winds like this, not more than a day. Say, Zara, you sure your guys will take care of old Humpback? It seems like we might be gone a while. I couldn't live with myself if anything happened to her.
Of course.
Your ship will be safe in Aramor, Ford. You have my word. I just wish Aramor wasn't so far from Courage. It'll be weeks before you get there. On the bright side, that's less than what we've spent on the ship. It's just traveling on foot, like criminals. It's completely different. It is, but it's important. My contact will help us get to the bottom of who's behind all this. I know. Nothing beats the sea, huh, kid? We won't be fugitives anymore. We won't be fugitives forever, Alden. Once we've secured the aspects and stopped whatever's afoot, all of Delia will know what we've done. They'll understand. Will they, though? If by they you mean Varric, I hardly think he's developed a sudden inclination for mercy. If he's still king after all this, we'll see. In the depths of Koali Samash's temple, Irving meets the god himself. After pursuing the trial of the soul, Koali Samash entrusts Irving with the power of a huge trove of aspects. The party departs from the mist safely, headed back to Etlan. After the ardor of their voyage to Verua, spirits are low. Each knows that a difficult journey lay ahead of them, but they head for Kirsch, where Vesta has an order contact who can set them up and give them the lay of the land. For some inexplicable reason, Faust continues to follow along. And what are we going to make Faust? Thing is, I really want an Acolyte because I think the sprite looks cool and I like the look of the next class, so I might make him an Acolyte just because I think he looks cool. Also, his current pass is called Chaotic Energy. He fits being an Acolyte. We're making this dude an Acolyte. Oh shit. She's cool. The Prodigal Priestess returns. It's good to see you, Vesta. And you, Irene, though I wish the circumstances were different. Comes with the territory. Tavern chatter says you and your friends here set across the sea. Never to return, I would hope. Depends on who you ask. Would you mind introducing yourselves? It feels like a rat. I feel like a rat in a steam house right now. I'm Irving Sildarin of Brookstead.
Well.
Maeve Levarin, Grand Inquisitor of the Mystical Council of the Expanse. Lincoln Voldasov, former captain in the Delian army. Sarah Rahon? Third in line for the Aramoran throne. So, let me get this straight. The grandson of the Order's Grandmaster, right hand of Delia's former commander, the likely future Queen of Aramor, and the Mystic Council's favourite Inquisitor. That about covers it.
Correct.
Favourite is a stretch, but you're correct for the most part. I was hoping you could catch us up on what we've missed in our absence. You might as well get comfortable then. I've been doing my best to track the one you had warned me about before your departure. The Necromancer.
Hard to be sure.
Well, him too. Turns out there's a lot of shadowy figures traipsing about Delia, causing havoc these days. The strangest thing is that everything worth tracking seems to operate out of Sojin. Which to me means one of three things. Either Varric's spies haven't noticed, haven't been able to stop it, or have been told not to stop it. I know Varric. If he caught wind of unchecked conspiracy, he'd be tearing the country apart piece by piece to root it up. Well, he is. I'm just not sure the two are related. What do you mean? He's been accelerating timelines and work schedules for every construction project in Delia, most notably the aqueducts. He's destroyed several villages in its path and has conscripted their villagers for indentured labor. That's cruel. The purpose of a king is to protect his people, not use them to advance his own glory. You've met the man, Irving. He's not who he once was. Please continue, Irene. Thousands of others, who feel as Irving does, have been imprisoned or indentured. They're reopening rural prisons that haven't been touched in decades. It's worse than we thought, especially for common folk. It seems no one is safe from Varric's wrath. That much is certain. This entire country is at its tipping point. I wish I had more information for you, but I can't find so much as a word on the necromancer. What of the other sorcerer, the one who wiped out the armies at Swift Harbor? Every scrap of intel that on that day points back to your group. Were you not responsible? No, we were not. That's quite troubling. Back to square one then. What news of the war? Stalled, for the moment. Neither king seems in any particular hurry to lose half of their armies. I never imagined it would come to this. But Varric strikes me as the most promising lead at the moment. It's unlike him not to investigate these occurrences. It's possible he's working with this sorcerer, or the necromancer, or worse, both. Probably the latter. What about this prodigy you mentioned in Shelbans? Care to elaborate?
Not.
I wouldn't know how to, and I certainly wouldn't be authorized to if I did. It's not important, Lincoln. Not right now. We're going to have to go through Varric to get to whoever's behind this either way. We might as well make our peace with that. Irving is right. Right now that whatever Maeve knows about this prodigy doesn't matter until we're ready for it. How do we get started? First things first, we'll need a base of operations. We can sort out the rest from there. Any suggestions, Lincoln? You know better than anyone where Varric's men would be looking for us. I do know one place they dare not go. It's not far from here, actually. You speak of the Marrows? If you know of this place, you know it's best not to discuss it further until we arrive. We'll scare everyone half to death. Unless you have an alternative suggestion. No. You're already scaring me, Lincoln. But it seems we have little choice. I trust your judgment. Irene, thank you for your diligence. Your service does us great honor. Honor is nice, but it won't put me at the Platinum Pony.
As you will.
You'll receive your payment from the order soon enough. In the meantime, leave no stone unturned.
Farewell.
I'll do what I can. Farewell. Hopefully we'll meet again soon. Okay, let's get into the chapter, shall we? After I've done all my battle preps. And, yeah. I've not much to say after that fucking stupid thing I did last time where I didn't record the chapter, so we're missing chapter 15. I'm really annoyed about that, but it's way too much effort to go back and try and get that chapter because I'd saved over the file before I checked if I'd actually recorded the fucking footage. But alas, let's carry on. These legs are made for the sea, not the dirt. I don't think I could walk another 5 minutes, let alone another day. Well, it looks like you won't have to. Yes, this must be it. This is it? I'm not sure the side of a mountain is the best place to make camp. No, not the side of it. Inside of it. There's an intricate system of caverns here, and an entrance just up ahead.
This is fun.
Ooh, exciting! Never been inside a cave before. We should be far from prying eyes here. The Delian army scouts are instructed to avoid this area at all costs. Why is that? For their own safety. I feel like Lincoln's voice has completely changed. Yeah, oh well. For their own safety? And we're just learning about this now? What? No, I'm quite sure I think you might have left that part out, Lincoln. I see. Well, forgive me. But whatever their reasons, I'm sure it's nothing we can't handle.
When you're ready, follow me.
I hope you're right. Stay alert, everyone. Come on, let's take a look. Hey, check this out.
Wow.
Wow, what's this? Some kind of war room? Delian scouts had a presence in these mountains a very long time ago. Do you think they built this? It's possible.
Whoa there.
That would explain the dust. It's perfect, like it was built just for us. Look, on the wall, seems like someone's already mapped out a huge chunk of the cavern. There's something in this machine that's still burning. What's this?
Watch yourself.
None of your damn business. What's that is? Weapons. Get your dainty fingers away from my map. A dwarf? It's a dwarf. The Delian army is afraid of a dwarf. Not just any dwarf, mind ye. Fitting the troll trampler, goblin grinder, and hobgoblin hobbler. I reckon I could put quite a dent in any army with the right hammer, of course. Please, Fenton the goblin gobbler. I assure you we mean no harm to you or your people. Ah, my people! Even I mean harm to my people now and again. You really ought to meet some of them.
Right.
Oh, that's quite alright. No need for that. Well, there ain't any here now. I got a taste for adventure as far as dwarves go. Venturing this far south, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Not to worry, we're clearly the trespassers here. I'm sure that we can find another place to set up camp. We'll be on our way. Well, wait! You said you were looking for a place to make camp. That's right. It is safe here. I've plenty of food and provisions. If you like, perhaps you could stay a while. For a price, naturally. The journey here's run us dry of coin, I'm afraid. Then mayhaps you can repay me with a favour. What kind of favour? Well, I've a small problem. I spent the last few years tracking down my inheritance. Once I've only had some trouble getting to it. You mentioned you're short a coin. Let me be clear. This here's my claim, but if you help me secure it, I'll oblige you, say, a 10% cut. Fair is fair after all, and the lot of you seem strong enough.
Get greedy.
Irving, if this inheritance is of any significance, it might just be the break we need.
Good work.
Fenton, if we assist you, might we be able to make this place a more permanent home?
Aye.
Of course! Once I've got what I came for, I'll leave the place to you. Oh, this is a real thrill. I waited for a long time for this. Come, I'll lead you the way. Hang on, just what kind of problem are we dealing with exactly? You'll see. No time for chit-chat. Gold, platinum and silver. They don't rust. You can thank Bardin for that. But copper corrodes. Best not waste any time. Fenton, wait. Oh, fuck. Ah, there she is. Minor dragonkin. Not like the big uns out east. A dragon? And that's a small one.
Aye.
Aye, small, but fearsome nonetheless. I hope we get to pick our 10%, or what's left of it. If by we, you mean who's left of us. Friends, we have no reason to fear. We're more than capable, and surprise is on our side. Ah, I like how you put it. Well, I figure I ought to help in the slaying and whatnot. Can't risk you all dying and losing my chance at my inheritance. Of course. Come on, we're making this man a barbarian. I can't make him anything else. We're making him a barbarian. Might of the Mountain. Damage increased by 20% of level. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we're making this man a barbarian because he's a dwarf, so he needs an axe or a hammer. And my axe. He's got to have an axe. Well, we can't all be legends in our own right. Watch and learn, little man. But aren't you the little man, So is this going to be a single enemy chapter? Like a boss chapter? Oh, fuck. Because last chapter, chapter 15, to sum it up, we go into a temple, there's a fight against clones of ourselves, and then we spoke to a god and got some aspects. That's basically all that happened. So it seems like we might have another quick battle, because that battle was only 4 turns, so we might have another really quick one, depending on how much health this bloody dragon has. But first, who doth we bring? Yeah, I'll rock with this. Yeah. Ha ha ha. How much? Okay. Right. So he has a cheesecake. Unfortunately, we can't give him a, oh, he ignores 20%. Damage ignores 20% resistances. Nice. Unfortunately, we can't give him an aspect, but alas. Oh, I should probably give Faust one, actually. Where is Faust? Is he not in the inventory screen? That's a problem. It was in the battle prep. Oh well. Okay then. Let's go, shall we? Slay the dragon of the Marrows and claim 10% of Fenton's quote-unquote inheritance. Look at all that. So, I'm pretty fucking scared. This is, because it's got a hit weapon. That's what it has equipped. Okay, it doesn't have great hit. This is brutal. This is brutal. Luckily, its hits quite low. We're going to be here for years. We're going to be here for fucking years. Oh my god, I'm going to attack at range. Ah! 50 damage! What? Are you joking? What? Okay, so that's a fireball spell. Okay, we dodged it. This is insane!
Proudly meeting expectations.
The whole map area is red. What the fuck is this? Okay, this is actually this is horrifying. I want as little chance of being hit as I can, so we're using this. I don't want to get hit. Honestly, Thaylanol might be the best to fight it because he can only take fixed damage from this thing because of how it'll affect him. Oh my god. This is 53 damage! 53 damage! 53! This is insane. This is actually insane. No, it's not. We've got a healer for you. So we need to get everyone out of melee range of it. In fact, have you got your aspect equipped? Yep, swaps crit and power.
I guess.
As you can see, we really don't do much damage, but when we use the push dagger, we most certainly do quite a bit of damage. And have quite the crit chance while we're at it. Alden, you're just gonna get decimated by this thing. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? This is not okay. I mean, 45 times 2 is pretty good damage, but like, also, we upgraded Alden's spell, that's pretty cool. This is insane. I'm in awe. This is like, FE7 Fire Dragon, but like, on steroids. This is literally FE7 Fire Dragon on steroids. Can everyone get out of its range? I pray. How do you fare against this thing? It's only... Wow, you have insane dodge. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Faust, my home slice. Fight the dragon. It seems like it's going to be a great way to gain XP as well. Because we get like a ton from attacking it. 19? Yeah, because it's level 30.
Whatever it takes.
Now, Irving, you get dunked by this thing. 21 times 2 with a crit. Nice. Bonk. Bonk. 27. That's fine. Because he can survive 2 hits, so him being damaged at the start of next turn isn't too big of a deal.
Don't mind if I do.
Now, what's its chance of hitting you? So it's going to only deal 22 to you, which means you can take 2 hits. So with... Well, that's pretty cool. Oh, hold on. The different parts of this have different armor classes. I wonder. I mean, it counts as having plate armor. We definitely want Bianca to hit the thing. We want our dodge tanks to fight the thing, because, well, they'll dodge. Right. So we're going to see what this does. I assume everything in that area is going to take a bazillion damage. Okay, good dodge. Oh, it attacks multiple times a turn. That's... I mean, that makes sense, otherwise it would never stand a chance. It's only fair that this thing can attack multiple times a turn. Twice a turn, so it gets 2 attacks a turn. It's now doing a tail swipe behind it. Right.
Let's do it.
Let us go ham! And try and kill a dragon that has a heptazillion HP. Nice, okay. Alden Chad. He's getting good dodges, this is good. Level up. Okay. I'm wondering, are we going to get any promotions this chapter? I assume 30 is when we promote next. So if we can get like some promotions on like Bianca, that'd be tight. But don't attack it directly in front because we want to take as few attacks as we can. Because of the extra crit chance, I'm going to rock with this. Even if we don't get a crit, it's fine. Nice.
Gonna try me?
See, the extra 2%, worth it. Whether or not we would have got it without that 2%, doesn't matter. 2% made it worth it. Now, how do you fare against this man? How do you fare against Dragon Mans? You take quite the hefty amount, but we can always heal you. Because odds are, because it's ranged, it'll want to attack a melee that's in its attack range.
You crossed the wrong Van Buren.
And if it attacks a melee, that's great. So basically, as long as we keep everyone like nicely topped off. Oh yeah, you have point blank heal. What am I on about? Heal him.
Don't look at me.
How can I assist?
Heal him just to be safe. We won't attack with Irving this turn just in case he gets targeted on enemy phase.
Effort duly rewarded.
Nice, because I want to keep him as healthy as I can. People like you though, you can attack him any day of the week. If you get hit, you die. Do not get hit.
Such an easy target.
Odds are you won't get hit, but do not get hit or you die. That's getting one shot. But this dragon's doing less damage than some of the enemies we've encountered in the past. So maybe it's not that big of a deal. Okay. 15 times 2. Right, we're putting it below 16k. 16k, 1600. Progress, boys. Progress. Slowly but surely we'll eventually kill this thing. I mean, Sia with Push Dagger, because of the aspect I gave her, actually deals pretty good damage now. With pretty good crit. Garrick, if you can dodge another one. Ooh, nice. Garrick, if you can dodge another one, that'd be fantastic. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. The chances of it targeting you, I think, are quite low because given that I think I have an understanding of how this game's AI works, ranged enemies want to target ranged enemies. But disarming this, I wonder how disarming this thing will work. Doing this has the lowest chance of it hitting you. Things I can't heal you is the problem. I don't really want to like, because I'm not 100% on who it's going to target. I don't want to be really ballsy. Level up for Ren. This one's got so much mastery. Okay, so at range, how much damage do you take? 39.
Will be done.
I don't want to risk you getting hit. I'm gonna play safe. Oh, if you get hit, you die though. Fuck. I might have... Thing is, you can take 2 hits, so we can safely attack with you, because you also deal a heptazillion damage to it. 33 times 2 is insane. Okay. Now, how do you fare? While you can't survive 2 hits, I'm banking on it not targeting you. I'm stupid. I actually think I'm stupid. Why did I do that? I can't math. I'm actually stupid. Why did I do that? What is wrong with me? What is actually wrong with me? Also, I don't have to worry about Veilanol either. What is wrong with me? Why did I do that? Interesting, so we can't counterattack this thing. Yeah, see? So if I had attacked with him, he would have lived, but... worth the risk? Probably not.
Strength is the only path to peace.
How very nice of you to say such a thing. Where's it? So it's now attacking in all 4 cardinal directions. So we want to get everyone out of those 4 cardinal directions. You heal him. So for as long as we do something like this... you can take 2 hits from this thing. You're insane. Monroe, you're crazy. Monroe's crazy. So, wait. Is its damage that it's displaying and damage that it's doing in combat different? So that didn't say 48. How interesting.
Idiot, you're gonna die.
What? That was a fantastic voice line. Wow, you die. Let's pull you away.
On the move.
Caius, can you attack it? You can attack it up here. Just, like, don't get hit. Yeah, see? Critical and relentless? Nice. So I want to avoid taking unnecessary damage as much as I can. Yeah, this disarms as well. We do not want people getting disarmed. 15 times 2. With the second hit doing exponentially more. I think it's about 50%, yeah, sure. I could do quick math, but I'm evidently not very smart. You're unlikely to get hit, so Ren, do us a favour. Nice.
You've drawn your last breath.
These past 2 chapters, with chapter 15 and this one, they've been really cool. I've really liked these recent chapters. I'm gonna be real. These are actually some pretty cool chapters. Bianca. 40 damage. In fact, more than 40 damage because Storm Strike.
So it shall be.
Now, that 55 can't actually deal 55 to you because of your ancient blood. Nice. That's really good. So you can just hit the thing pretty safely. Bianca... yeah, it's got like no chance of hitting you.
This one's on the house.
And the thing is, it doesn't kill you if it hits you. So if it hits you and targets you again, the odds of it hitting you twice in a row are really low. So, I'm fine taking a risk like that. Garrick. You die to a hit, so I don't really want to do that. I'll heal you next turn. Alden lives a hit, so I'm fine attacking with him. Because I can heal him afterward. Yeah, okay. What I should have equipped an aspect that had the if you attack, you heal allies around you. I should have equipped that to someone. And Orima, you know, you take too much damage from attacking it. Garrick, wait as well. Okay. Yeah, see? He's dead. I mean, 6 permanent less HP, that's bad. That, I mean, I couldn't have done much about that. It was roughly a coin flip as to whether he got hit or not. I could have healed him, but then Alden might have been targeted and died, so... there was nothing I could do there. I should have just not attacked. The best thing to do would have been to just... this is a... interesting, so stalactites are falling. So we basically can't attack it this turn in melee.
Can do.
We can't attack the thing in melee this turn. So everyone,
Shield is yours.
don't stand in melee. Thing is, you have really good dodge, so you can attack this thing. What does Unholy Fervor do? What level are you actually? Level 28. I guess we can give Bianca a tiny bit of HP. Apparently she was missing some. I shouldn't have done that. I should have waited with Alden and had Alden attack to see if he'd get hit or not, and then healed him afterward. Like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable attacking this turn. Made a mistake with my healer movement. I should have waited. Yep. See, attacking with Orima would have been a mistake.
Face the Sonori.
Blue cat and Ninetales. Red cat and Ninetales. Okay, we're nearly done. Only 600 HP left. Oof. Oof. Jesus. Okay. So it's doing some not very happy things to me with Breath and Fearsome Roar. Oh boy. Okay. So Maeve, 15 times 2 if you wouldn't mind. Nice. Maeve can't tank 2 hits, but again, the chance of her being hit twice in a row is quite slim, so I'm fine taking that gamble.
Experience is a fine weapon.
Indeed it is.
Will it be?
Seer, because, again, the chance of this thing hitting you twice in a row are quite low. See, now you can't die on player phase, enemy phase even. Level up for Seer. More dodge. More dodge, that's great. Bianca, because I'm trying to push you to a promotion, and you're like really close. If you can get like the last hit, you probably... See, this was going to happen eventually. Us getting hit by a low probability chance of hitting. It was going to happen eventually. No. Do not do that. Now, I want to have a look. What does Unholy Fervor do? Healing increases, crit by 6% until next attack. Oh, I see. Stack him to 4 times. Orima, go here.
Alright.
You move out of his attack range to heal.
Whenever you need me,
Hey, Samara, level up.
I can work with this.
Okay, good, I got the right name. We're limited in the amount of attacks we can put on it this turn,
Aye.
which isn't a problem, it's just annoying. You can currently not take 2 hits, so do not attack it.
On the move.
Caius, though? Caius, can you dodge? Yeah, you've only got a 1% chance of being hit. Go ham, Caius, go ham. See, look at this man. Look at mans. And yeah, that'll do. No, it won't because we've not moved. They land out of range. So it's doing Breath, Tail Swipe, and Fearsome Roar all at the same time, and it's going to hit Alden for 40. It's a good thing I didn't attack. But we're going to deal 100 damage, which is really good. Thing is, if it targets Alden again, he is dead. Okay. I assume it's programmed so that it won't target the same person twice, because it would just kill someone every... It would kill someone every turn if it did that. Because if it had above a 60% chance of hitting someone, it would probably kill a character every turn. Level up Faust. Man's level 29. Yo, he is a fast boy. He is fast. He's fast as fuck, boy. That was a terrible joke, I apologise. Because it wasn't really a joke. So it's just doing Breath and Tail Swipe, which means we can get quite a few attacks on it this turn. So Caius, because you aren't getting hit. In fact, we might be able to finish it off this turn.
I'm a long way from home.
That was a good level. That was a really good level. If we can't finish it this turn, it's definitely dead next turn. Although with Seer getting, Bianca getting Storm Strikes and Swift Winds. See? See? With stuff like that, yeah, we can kill it this turn. But at the same time, I kind of want to see if I can get more XP off it. Is that being greedy? Am I going to get punished for that? Am I going to get punished for trying to siphon more XP and give Seer a level up? Because if I can get, like, a bit more XP off of this thing, that'd be fantastic. You know what I mean? Like, just a bit more XP. Because, like, it's still got health left. The real question is, who do we want to give the kill to? Because I could give it to Irving. Do we do that, or do we give it to... You know what, we're gonna give the kill to Bianca. We're giving Bianca the kill. Or I could give it Maeve, and she'd probably promote. Okay, you at least... In fact, if it attacks a ranged unit, he'll die. You just killed yourself. AI. Why? Why did you give Orima... Why did you sacrifice yourself to Orima? Why did you do that?
Magnificent.
Why did you do that? You piece of shit.
Even now, the arena is with me.
You piece of shit, Dragon. God damn it. I should have just killed it with Seer.
I hope I helped.
It's a lot of gold. God damn it, I can't. I'm so stupid. I let 2 people die. Oh well. One was a miscalculation on me attacking when I shouldn't have. Well, both of them were because I attacked when I should have. Whatever. Great, Skira. No one is going to believe this. I can hardly believe it myself. I can. What a worthwhile reward this is. Feel free to help yourselves to anything in that far corner over there. It's all yours. That looks more like 5% than 10. Nay, it's 10. Trust me, I've a knack for these things. Then perhaps I'm starting to feel like nearly getting burnt to a crisp entitles me to a bit more than 10%. I never really negotiate with words, only weapons, but if you insist... No, Fenton, that won't be necessary. I think that shall be plenty. Thank you. Yes, very good. I don't suppose I could load all this into a cart, maybe take quite a few trips. Say, friends, will you have some time on your hands? I could use some help transporting all this back home. We have some rather important matters to attend to, Dwarf. Why don't you call on some of your own kind? Pish! I wouldn't trust any of them with a hunk of iron. I suppose it's not out of the question, Fenton, but precisely. Monroe's right. We do have some pressing tasks. Well, that being the case, I think I'd like to stick around a bit longer. If you wouldn't mind having me, best to keep an eye on things until you're ready for a little trip. I don't think anyone would object. If we're going to make it home, we'll need a good name for the place. The Marrows is a wee bit off-putting to visitors. I believe that's the idea. Any suggestions? Marrowhold! Ha! You humans sure are creative. I suppose it's to the point. I like it, Alden. Marrowhold it is. Now, I'd say we've all earned ourselves a good night's rest. Let's take the time to settle into our new homes. Home. And that ends Chapter 16. Next time we'll move on to Chapter 17, Liberators. And once again, I'm a dumbass for fucking up with Chapter 15. But there's nothing I can do about it now. With that said, if you like this episode, like, sub, comment, do whatever the fuck you feel like, hit the notification bell, I don't care. Well, I do, but it's up to you. Anyhow, I've been Animosity, you've been you, we'll catch you all next time for the video. Ta-ta for now.